W number 3, W City Center. We're gonna walk in here. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. We're gonna walk in here and see what it's like.
We are walking for the golden train.
So it's really, really hard to see in here, but this is 3D, really cool. This is it. This is the W City Center, Chicago, downtown Chicago. This is my third W. Check out my other 2 videos. I did the W Scottsdale and then the W Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. Then I came down here for the night, for Saturday night at City Center, and this is the room. And it's been a weird string of W's. I thought the third one, well, I was hoping the third one would be a hat trick, but I think it's a strikeout. Anyway, I hate to go negative right away, but it's going that way. I'm just going to warn you. It is a large room. This is not always a W. Under a former life, this is either an apartment building or a different hotel brand, because no W is laid out like this ever. And though I do like this bifurcated or split open walkway, I think it's really cool. It adds privacy, breaks up the room, but also keeps things very open. No W have I ever seen something like this. And these fixtures right here that are built in, this is not apropos to W. All right, these wall colors and the hallways, as you saw, are not W-esque. So they did the best they could with putting, actually they didn't do the best they could. They tried, well, I don't even know if they tried. They put some furniture in here, or furniture that they thought was cool. They try to spruce things up a little bit, make it more chic and more lively and more cosmopolitan, but this is probably the coolest piece in here, and it's the art. But yeah, I mean, is this supposed to be a hip chair? I don't know. Anyway, so you walk in, and I will say one thing, lots of space. All right, lots of space. If you're looking for a huge hotel room downtown Chicago for around $300 a night on a weekend, you got it here. All right, tons of space. So working area, love seat, chair, and then huge bed, and then lots of space in here too. I mean, if you and your buddies or gals, depending on your age, want to cram some people in a hotel room, you could easily sleep 5 or 6 people in this hotel to Chicago for a week or a weekend and have a great time. So the location is phenomenal, tons of space. So you walk in, and I like this. There's a secondary bathroom, right? So you got a full-length mirror. What's up? You got a full-length mirror, and boop. Wait, must be somebody in there, right? Whoop. It's like an automatic lock. All right, so just weird. It's like New York style, where like space is at an ultra premium. The toilet blocks the view, so just be careful when you walk in here at night. I mean, if you walk in here at night, stupefied, you know, you could hit your leg on this quite easily and trip. I'm not joking, right? If you come around the corner like this, right, and all of a sudden you just. All right, so I do like how it's a separate bathroom though, and I do like how it's right by the door. If you are entertaining or having guests, it's great to have a second bathroom, or if you're with a significant other or a friend and you both want to get ready at the exact same time, it's awesome to have a secondary bathroom. Only one shower. This is a half bath, but still, I do like that. So that's a great touch. All right. Weakest makeup mirror in the world, though. I mean, there's like a night light. I don't know what even that does. Anyway, but it's a great attempt. So you do have a toilet, you do have a mirror, you do have a sink, you do have some towels. It's a great attempt, just weirdly and awkwardly done. Knee breaker right there. All right, so Chicago, pull. You gotta pull it. So anyway, guest bath, cool. Like the idea, hate the execution of it. Full-length mirror, again, what's up? The last 6 W hotels I've been to, London has been the best. And I'd probably say Montreal has been the second best. Minnesota does have a great W, by the way. I haven't been there for about a year, but it has a great W. But anyway, take a look at this. All right. You do have a love seat here. You're not sleeping on. Oh, you could sleep on it if you wanted to. Little stain though. Little stain. Not cool. God knows what that is. Not cool at all. Let's see what's on the other side. Can you flip it up? Yeah, let's flip that cushion for them. There we go, W. I'll do your work for you. Okay? There you go. I'll do your work for you, W. You see that stain? Jesus. Gross. Okay, so I won't be sleeping on that. Here we are at W's Fitness Center. It's here on the 3rd floor at the W Chicago City Center. Quick gym tour for you guys. Universal, which I love. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cold towels in here. No bottles of water. I think a place like the W should offer bottles of water. The Lakeshore Drive location did. Extra towels, fruit, headphones. Not a lot of resistance training at this W. Extremely cardio intensive. As you can see, it's a row. Just a row of cardio equipment. I'll give it a quick overview in a second. A medley of different bands, exercise balls, balance training, steps. I like that. A cornucopia of different cardio stuff. And I like that. If you're doing a certain program and you come here and it's only treadmills, only weights, you might be stuck. And here, they give you a few more options in case you're doing something a bit more alternative. 2 benches, good. 1 weight rack, okay. Both benches, adjust, which is good. 1 vertical bike, 1 horizontal bike, 3 ellipticals, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treadmills. At the last W, I had a boxing theory because it was the 4th time I've seen boxing equipment in a row at W's. And we're 5 for 5 this year. So more boxing equipment. I wonder if this a W started by someone who was a boxer or an affinity for boxing. I'm not sure, but I've seen one at every single W this year. So wow, look at that. Automatic doors is cool. All right, so just got back to the hotel room after Giordano's. Man, it was exceptional. Check out my Slice of Life episode. I can't recommend it enough. All right, I'm gonna switch clothes, go down to the living room, get a couple drinks, and then we'll see. I just received a knock on the door, and I got this note. Predetermined, not handwritten. As you remember, the Lakeshore W's was handwritten, which I appreciate. Lakeshore W had glass vase, plastic. So Lakeshore W, because there's only 3 things here, Lakeshore W automatically wins. But let's see what's in this welcome gift. Oh, isn't that sweet? This is very much like a softer shell M&M. South Loop, Marble, Gin, Finde Violet, Italicus, and Lime. It's a beautiful looking drink. Great presentation on it. By the way, all that jazz, amazing. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. It's really, really loud in here. I like this place a lot. This drink was phenomenal. And I'm looking forward to this one. Drink number 3, Hemingway Old Fashioned. This is a Don Q Single Barrel Falernum Demerara. Did I say that right? Demerara? Banana peel and expressed orange. Apparently the muddled banana, which is right here next to me, is the secret ingredient in this drink. Apparently it's a bit sweet, sweeter than a traditional old fashioned. All right, so here we have the old money. Certainly not me. Being a Wisconsin guy, we have the pierogies, and the pierogies are Yukon Gold potato, Gruyere, kraut cream. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Fresh and roasted apples and dill. Phenomenal. So we have kung pao, and then we have kung pao, then we have the pierogies. That's dinner. So I'm 3 bites in, 3 wings. I'm 3 wings in here. I'm 2 pierogies in. Both of these, exceptional. But there is one outstanding dish, and that is the pierogies. These pierogies are amazing. I can't believe they're at the W. These are the type of pierogies you'd expect to see like in a rural area of Chicago or Milwaukee. These are so good. The wings are delicious. You can't go wrong with either one. Highly, highly recommend both. But my stomach has a finite appetite. I probably won't be able to finish both of these. I'll tell you which one I'm going to go. I'm eating the next three for sure. Little after dinner drink, we have the Commodore Old Fashioned, Bullet 10-year, Porto, chocolate orange bitters, light Shannon cherry, orange peel. As you can see, it is the signature drink here, right? So, good layering on it. Marshmallow cherries look delectable. Fantastic layering on this drink. This was not ordered. This is complimentary. I have no idea what it is. It looks like some Oreo, some whipped cream, some chocolate, some fudge, and some mousse. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to eat it. I'm definitely going for a run tomorrow. I got to be in Miami in 2 weeks. This is not going to help. All right, halfway through. And confirm, this is not on the menu. This is completely complimentary. I have no idea what it is. It's half Oreo, half mousse, half whipped cream, half fudge. It's so good. They won't tell me what it is, so I can't tell you what it is. This is the bellows of the W Hotel. The bellows, the underground. IMAX. Awesome. IMAX for business. That's really cool. Cool art. Great decor up here. So I spent a lot of time last night. This is the W City Center. This is the bar, and this graffiti right here is super awesome. Look how cool this is. This is one of the cooler W bars, living rooms I've been to. Absolutely aesthetically pleasing. It has a grand balcony up there. There's a wedding up there last night. It was really loud. And I also love the really tall sky bar. Right, the bar goes up. There's two columns. It's two huge stories. Really, really cool. So, how would I rate my experience at the W? I think I could probably rate this experience by comparing it to the W Lakeshore, where I just was. Both hotels have benefits. Both hotels have detriments. If I had to pick one or the other, surprisingly, I thought about it this morning. I surprised myself. I'm going with the W downtown, the W City Center, and here's why. Both are very, very equal. It's almost a coin flip, but I'd say the W City Center edges out the W Lakeshore for a couple reasons. Number one is location. The W Lakeshore is great if you want to be by Navy Pier and if you want to be by the beach, Lake Michigan. But besides that, you're a little isolated. And in Chicago, about 1.5 miles from the epicenter of the city is a little isolated if you want to see the sights and do some walking and things like that. So I'd have to give location a nod here. The rooms are toss-ups because the W at Lakeshore kind of had a more aesthetically pleasing, trendier room. But the room here, even though it wasn't very cool, was quite large. Tons of space, 2 bathrooms, 3 closets, a huge dining room and a huge living room. So I'd have to give the edge to this one here. Gym, toss-up. I'd maybe give the gym a slight edge to the one at the W Lakeshore, just because it had a pool. It had kind of its whole section of cardio equipment. Even though I think it had the same number of cardio equipment, it kind of had a segregated section. It separated resistance training and cardio equipment, and it had more resistance training, and like I said, plus a pretty cool pool. So I give that one to the W Lakeshore. But in terms of crowd, and in terms of, oh yeah, the menu. So the menu here and the overall scene, as you can see, is so much cooler than the one at Lakeshore. The drink menu here is spectacular. I had some of the best old fashions I've ever had, and they had like 3 variants of an old fashioned. I had the Commodore Old Fashioned, which was the signature drink, so good. And then they had a Madman Old Fashioned, which was spectacular. And my favorite drink by far was the All That Jazz. Now, it is blue. It does look a little dainty. If you're a guy, I'd recommend ordering it in a low ball if you're subconscious about that thing. But man, it was such a fantastic drink. It was so good. And then the pierogies, some of the best pierogies I've ever had. And Chicago is known for pierogies. I'm from Wisconsin. It's one of the pierogi capitals. And these pierogies were just delectable. They were soft, a little bit of crisp. They were really, really dense and full. Definitely recommend that when you get here. I probably would never go back to the W Lakeshore just because it's been overrun by families. It's a little isolated, and the food and beverage wasn't close to what it was here. Here you're more downtown, and it more parallels what a W should be. Okay, so the rooms were, a little bland, and the rooms were a little underwhelming. Dare I say, sterile, but only in decor. Actually, it's really surprising to get a room that large downtown Chicago. So